Let's be all standing. Here we have the mass bearer leading the procession, and the wife of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by her senior special assistant to the President, Dr. Hajo Sani, is in that procession. And the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria Psychological Association, Professor Andrew Zamani, is in that procession, and the President-elect, the escort of Nigerian Association of Psychological Association. The escorts are well dressed and in that procession. We also have the newly inducted fellows, well dressed and in that procession. We will also find in the procession fellows of Nigerian Psychological Association, and of course professors of this noble profession. Please, can we give them a big round of applause? As soon as we have the last person in the procession steps in and stands, we shall take the national anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to officially commence the event. We now have the last person in the hall. We shall take the opening prayer and we use the national pledge for the opening prayer. We will please recite it together after the count of 3. 1, 2, go. So help me God. Let's please have our seat. With a sound to the President. Can we please give her a big round of applause? She's right here in our midst. Let me very quickly also recognize in our midst the President, Nigerian Psychological Association, Professor Andrew Zamani. Can we please give him a big round of applause? Let me also quickly recognize the President-elect, President Professor Michael Ezelwa is also right here. I'll please request the DJ to please run some background sound while we clear up some issues and we'll bring up the people and wonderful esteemed special dignitaries that will join the high table. Please a big round of applause, a very big round of applause. Thank you. May I now very quickly invite to the high table to all, please let's jam our hands together for this wonderful esteemed guest. Let me also very quickly bring up to the high table Prof. Masha Olumide Olagunchi, representing the FRSC Corps Masha. To the high table, please, a big round of applause. Let me also quickly bring up to the high table AIG Salisu A. Fagi is representing the IGP, Nigeria Police. I'm happy the other part of the name is not there, is off, which is the force. Let me also very quickly bring up to the high table the Controller General of Prisons, represented by Ekevere Maria C. I'm sorry if I've murdered the name. Let's jam our hands together as we find our way to the high table. Permit me also so quickly bring up to the high table Mrs. Asia El Rufai. Can we please jam our hands together for our mother as she finds her way to the high table? Let me also quickly bring up to the high table Dr. Marie J. Ogola, former Special Advisor to ECOWAS President on Health, and now CEO Samaga Biotech Nigeria Limited. Please, a big round of applause. A big round of applause. Organizers, we need more checks, please. 1 or 2. Let me also bring up for the keynote address. We'll be taking the keynote address much later. To the high table, Professor Isaac Obanya, former VC, Covenant University. But let me quickly bring up to the high table a wonderful officer that I deliberately want to use this opportunity to bring him specially because I feel so elated anytime I behold his countenance. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to bring up to the high table the Chief of Naval Staff, represented by Commodore Musa Rilwan Balar Rebe. Please, a big round of applause, a big round of applause as he comes to the high table. May I also very quickly bring up to the high table one of our guests that will be taking the keynote address, Professor Sunday Edemudia. He's a research psychologist with the Northwest University, South Africa. Please let's give him a big round of applause, a very resounding round of applause. We have other dignitaries and guests here that time and the space on the high table may not permit us to bring them up. But for the recognition and protocol sake, let me very quickly and respectively recognize in our midst Jorayeme Obudu Mari. Please let's give him a big round of applause, a very big round of applause. Let me also recognize Professor D.A. Mewada. He's an educational psychologist with Bayero University Kano, former VC Katina University Katina, and former esteemed VC Northwest University Kano. Please a big round of applause to welcome and recognize this person. Now let me quickly crave the indulgence of Her Excellency, the wife of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to please quickly go through the structure and some wonderful personality of Nigerian Psychological Association I'd like to first and foremost, by order of protocol, again recognize for our pretense, but before then, let me recognize Ademibo Uju Olukemi from PROA. This is presented by CGPA's wife. Please, a big round of applause, a big round of applause for her. Thank you.
We humbly like to recognize in our midst the representative of an NGO, the NEAM Foundation in Maitama, Abuja, working around the northeast of Nigeria and promoting psychological services in strong ways. We recognize the representative of the executive director in person of Dr. Abiye Iruayena. Sir, you're especially welcome.
The president of Nigeria Psychological Association is no other person but our father, a revered Professor Andrew E. Zamani. Please, a big round of applause. Welcome, sir. Let me also, for our pretense, Your Excellency, the Vice President of this wonderful local association is Dr. Philip Mefo. Dr. Philip Mefo, thank you very much. Abubakar Musa Tafida Ajam Awe is the Secretary of this association. Mrs. Gift Namo Obi is Assistant Secretary. Dr. Ronke Grace Ao Betu is a Treasurer. Eze Michael Arinze, Financial Secretary, Your Excellency. Professor Olukayode Afolabi, Editor-in-Chief. Dr. Mfong Inemi is a Publicity Secretary, our boss. Dr. Adiwi is a Ceremonial Chairperson. Let me also very quickly Your Excellency, for your patrons, inform you very quickly that we have the Board of Trustees of this noble profession. All right, before I get to the list, let me quickly inform you also that we have the heads of divisions of this noble association. We have very quickly, Professor Philemon Agashua is the head of Military Psychology Division. Please, a big round of applause. We have also Professor Yetunde Olamideji is the head of Clinical Psychology Division. We have also Dr. Charles Ume is the head of Psychotherapy Division. We have also Professor Benjamin Osa Yahweh Ehige is the head of Industrial and Organizational Psychology Division. We have also Dr. Anne Madukwe, head of Counseling Psychology Division. We have also Dr. Esa Foluke Akinsola, head of Developmental Division. We have also Professor Adebumi Akin, head of Educational Psychology Division. Professor Isodore Obot is also one of the Board of Trustees members. Dr. Esther Foluke Akinshola, she's one of the Board of Trustees. And also the first, Your Excellency, may interest you to know this, the first female professor of psychology, Professor Henning Osino, is also Board of Trustees.
Ladies and gentlemen, the representative of the wife of the President of Nigeria, permit me at this point to please recognize all our fellows whose names may not have been mentioned because of time. May I respectfully call on our fellows to please rise for recognition. All our fellows, please. Those who are not listening, those who are not before now, you are welcome in value. Permit me to also thank you so much, you represent fathers and mothers. May we also recognize our honorary fellows who are here, if they are here. Those are honorary fellows who are here. I think I saw one, yeah. Thank you, Prof, for coming. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, representative of the wife of the President of Nigeria, please permit me to recognize all personnel of the military and paramilitary that are here. May they please rise for recognition. Shonma, you're welcome. May I recognize the members, all our undergraduate students, very importantly, all our undergraduate students, please. May you please rise for recognition wherever you are. May you give the wife of the President 3 goza in response. Thank you very much. Great Nigerian students. May we please recognize all our PhD students that are here, Masters, PhD, all of you that are here. Please rise for recognition. In respect, 4 gozas. Don't add the fifth one. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for recognition. As a clinical psychologist, doctoral psychologist, psychology is the only profession that if it lacks in an institution, that institution becomes incomplete. Can we please put our hands together for this noble profession? You may be seated. May I now recognize all psychologists who are in academia. You are teaching, and you are a distinguished psychologist. You are teaching at whatever level you are teaching. Ooh, my God. Please, shall we appreciate these distinguished human manufacturers? Shall we put our hands for them? Thank you very much for being there.
Thank you, God bless you. Now, I would love to now formally go on with the program, and it's going to be a welcome address. But before then, in a class where a psychologist was teaching, and he asked his student, why do you think women live more happier and longer in life? One sharp boy stood up and said, Ma, because they don't have wives. May I bring up the microphone the President, Nigeria Psychological Association, to welcome you again and make you feel at home as we continue with the program. Please, a resounding round of applause for Professor Andrew Zaman.
President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Hajia Aisha Buhari, ably represented by our own, Dr. Hajo Sani, Honorary Fellow, Nigerian Psychological Association. Please give a big clap. Distinguished keynote speakers, Professor Isaac Ubanya, former Vice Chancellor, Covenant University, Landmark University, and the current Director of African Leadership Foundation in Covenant University, Honorary Fellow, Nigerian Psychological Association. You can do better than that. Thank you. Professor Sunday Erabo Idemudia, our own fellow Nigerian Psychological Association, research psychologist, Northwest University, South Africa. The President-elect and his wife, distinguished, and please, Madam, will you rise for recognition? Distinguished national executive members of the Nigerian Psychological Association, fellows in every category of the Nigerian Psychological Association, distinguished members of the High Table, and permit me here to recognize Her Excellency Hajia Afia El-Rufai, who during this event will be recognized as an honorary fellow of the Nigerian Psychological Association. Our wonderful students in every category, our friends and well-wishers, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to welcome you to the 2017 Nigerian Psychological Association Conference, holding today here at Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria. My colleagues and I in the National Executive Council have kept faith with destiny as the journey we commenced 6.5 years ago here in Abuja is winding up here in Abuja today. We are glad that God's grace has enabled us to sustain the hosting of conferences and general meetings annually since the inception of our administration. By these, we have inspired confidence of members of the association. We have inspired confidence in members of our noble profession. We have inspired our students. We have inspired Nigerians by our continuous presence to respond to issues in the public interest. I'm pleased to inform you that as a result, the membership of this association has grown by leaps and bounds. Today, the theme for this Congress is psychology, attitude change, and national development. It will please you to know that we have chosen this topic deliberately in response to the nationwide concern about the apparent helplessness of citizens to tackle vices in society such as corruption, and therefore have not been able to attain collective national goals. The Nigerian Psychological Association feels an obligation to support government's change agenda, to improve attitudes and to inspire behavior change for patriotic nation-building actions. Nigerian psychologists with their counterparts from all over the world are sharing research outcomes during this Congress on the subject matter. These research outcomes will enable us to enunciate culturally relevant strategies and processes for behavior change. We intend to raise the consciousness of Nigerians through our meeting here in Abuja by disclosing outcomes that will guide the formulation of policies and promote actions such as social inclusiveness, peaceful coexistence, and productive human enterprise. We are concerned that religion, that should be a potent tool for human development, is a tool for manipulation and mass destruction in Nigeria. We are also concerned that the conservative social attitudes that impede medical health-seeking behaviors of those who are chronically ill are still guided by superstitions and fatal considerations. And therefore, people that should be saved by the wonders of science have gone the path of perdition due to these unfortunate behavioral dispositions. We are very much conscious of the casualties of armed conflicts who need psychosocial support and care because they are heavily traumatized. We are also interested in examining behavior change principles that improve road traffic behaviors, moderate substance use behaviors, and contribute to crime control. We are privileged to have two erudite scholars to guide our contemplations during this conference. Professor Isaiah Obain, HFNPA, is an erudite scholar and a counseling psychologist, a leadership development expert, who hopefully will examine the subject matter from the governance perspective. Professor Sunday Erabo Idemudia, FNPA, will also hopefully propose models for behavior change management. So as you can see, we're going to have a wonderful treat this morning. We are honored with the distinguished presence of the wife of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by our Dr. Hajo Sani, and for emphasis, HFNPA. This morning she will be presented with the association's prestigious award of the Beacon of Nigeria's Beacon of Hope. Sorry, Nigeria's iconic Beacon of Hope. I repeat, Nigeria's iconic Beacon of Hope. We do this because of the smile she has caused on the faces of the downtrodden Nigerians. We see her as a woman of honor and substance. We salute her courage as a nationalist and really see a bright future for women empowerment under her watch as the wife of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This morning we are taking one award that will be additional to that of the wife of the President. This award would have been presented yesterday, but for the fact that Her Excellency just came in yesterday and missed the event, Her Excellency Asia Ahmed El-Rufai is a distinguished lawyer, an academician, and a forensic psychologist. She has been in our membership since 2012 and has contributed immensely to placing psychology in the public domain for the good of all. This morning she's going to join the fellowship cadre, honoris causa, to continue the good work that she has done for us over the years. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this will be my last event as the president of the Nigerian Psychological Association, as far as presiding over such congresses is concerned. I'm, however, very, very pleased that I have a worthy successor in the person of Professor Michael Ezenmo. Would you rise, please? Thank you. This is where our collective efforts has brought us. And as I have said in the past 2 days, it can only get better. So I indulge you all in the membership of the Nigerian Psychological Association to extend the wonderful cooperation that you gave me to Professor Michael Ezenmo, so that the profession of psychology will be taken to the doorstep of governance, where the influence of the discipline in improving the lot of humanity will be greatly felt, and things will turn around for good for all of us. Welcome our special guests, especially those in the military and the paramilitary agencies, our friends and well-wishers, gentlemen of the press, our colleagues from other disciplines in the academia, to this wonderful epoch-making Congress. I wish you a very wonderful celebration, and God bless.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, when words are spoken, there is a reaction that is followed. The reaction tells how much the listeners understands the speaker and how much he has made sense. I want to say that the reaction which followed after the end of the speech of the President is as a result of the fact that those who are present and who listen didn't know he has finished. So I want to tell you now, so that you will know and let the President see your reaction. Let's give him the feel of what he has given to us.